Hey everyone! Okay, so it's meal prep time. I was a little late getting to the store, but I got my groceries. I actually saved a lot of money this week. Usually our family of four spends about $150 a week, and the last couple weeks it's actually been closer to $100. So there's the proof that being vegan and eating good, healthy food is not expensive. Taking out a lot of the meats actually is saving us money. So I still just, I'm thawing for Jay and the boys. I have a couple of chicken breasts and some ground turkey for them during the week, and we'll see how much of this they will actually try too. So I looked through my plan, and again, it's all about planning. It's about preparing and knowing what's coming. And so I have planned out my last 7 days of vegan dishes. I'm really excited. So when we started, week 1 was all about reclaiming the body, right? Detoxifying, getting out a lot of the junk that the body is used to taking in but not processing well. And then we reclaim, we release, and then we restore. So right now, my body is getting ready to restore. And this week, I eliminate all of the grains out of my diet too. So this past week, I ate a lot of brown rice and quinoa. And this week, it is pretty much all fruits and veggies, which again, it just lends to a very light and healthy body. And I feel great right now. I'm still down about 7 pounds. And we'll see what happens the rest of the week. I haven't been perfect, right? So last night we went out to eat, and that's the thing, is I've been actually really excited that during the last 2 weeks, I've been very social. I've been able to go out for dinner for my anniversary. We went to a Mets game last night. I met my best friend from high school. We went out on a double date at a restaurant, and I got a great salad with quinoa in it. And no, I'm not perfect. She gave me a bunch of French chocolates, and Jay and I devoured them on the ride home. But we do our best. And so, so perfection is not the aim all the time. But anyways, so what I was doing was I looked at my plan, and I could see that there's a lot of roasted vegetables. So rather than taking it day by day, I figured, since right now my group, we hit 300 people today in my vegan group, 5 days, free group. We start tomorrow, and so I'm really excited for all these people who are starting. Hopefully we'll have a bunch. And so right now they've done their food shopping and they're prepping like I am. They're not going to have the same exact meals as me because they're not doing the full program, but I put some great meals together for them to try, and they're prepping right now, cutting veggies, getting their salad veggies ready, their stir-fry veggies ready, making a couple soups, and just preparing themselves and getting to know what's going on. So in the same manner, I took a look at my calendar, my schedule for the week, right? And I took a look at the meals, and I saw which ones do I have to prepare ahead of time. I'm teaching Monday night. I'm teaching Tuesday night. Jackson has baseball on Wednesday night. So I got to make sure that I'm good to go, that my food is prepared, and that I'm not scrambling and then messing up. So I have baked sweet potatoes on the agenda for this week, curried cauliflower. What else? Roasted butternut squash, roasted fennel bulb, roasted asparagus, and then later in the week we have roasted beets and an Asian stir fry. And there's some coconut greens in there too. And at the end of the week, this is a new one for me. I'm excited. There's an avocado cucumber soup and roasted veggies. So I'm not going to roast the things that are going to be in the last 3 days. I'm going to do enough for the next 4 days, just so I don't have them. I don't need to roast like on Saturday. I can cook. So I can do Friday night. I can cook for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm going to show you what I have ready here. Right here I have the asparagus and the fennel bulb. And those, I'm going to cook everything at 395. I have the oven set to. So I'm going to cook everything together. The asparagus and the fennel bulb take about 25 minutes. And so I'm just brushing everything that I'm gonna make with olive oil. Super simple. I'm gonna put some Himalayan sea salt and a little pepper on everything. And so it's gonna have pretty much the same seasoning. The only thing that's gonna be different is the sweet potatoes. I'm not putting anything on them. And the cauliflower, it calls for curry powder. So I'm just gonna put that on the cauliflower. And then the other thing that I'm roasting is gonna be my pumpkin seeds that I put in my salad. And so they're fine raw, but when you toast them, they are so good. And so those just go in for a little bit. You keep an eye on them. And so I'll throw those in at the end. So I'm just putting all this olive oil on all these things. So my first ones that are gonna take like 25 minutes are the asparagus and the fennel bulb. And then I'm also gonna put in, I'll show you my second tray here. All right, everything's got the olive oil. So my second tray here is kind of heavy. It's got the butternut squash, the sweet potato, and the cauliflower. And those ones are gonna take more like 45 minutes. And we'll keep an eye on everything, and if something has to come out before the others, and we just pull it off the tray. This is my pink Himalayan sea salt grinder. So I'm just gonna put some salt. And so the cool thing is when you're eating all fruits and veggies, you can eat a lot. And it's not super heavy on you. And you can feel full and satisfied. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of pepper on everything. And then I have the curry powder, which I'm just gonna sprinkle over the cauliflower. And then all that stuff's gonna go right in. Oh, I don't have a little sprinkler thing, so hopefully I don't end up dumping it. No, that's good. All right, so that little curry powder is just gonna go on the cauliflower. And that's it. That's my meal prep for the week. Everything else, easy. Breakfast is fruit. Lunch is salads for the most part. We are having a spinach salad, kale salad, some miso soup. That's all done. There we go. And then the last thing that I made is for my salads, my own dressing, so that I know that there's no sugar, no preservatives. Very simple dressing. It's got olive oil, balsamic vinegar, red wine vinegar, fresh lemon juice, Himalayan sea salt, and some fresh herbs that I had outside in my garden. So all I'm doing is I mix that all together. Oh, and a little bit of honey for a little bit of sweetness. So I mix that together and I pour it in here. Or I pour it out of there. And I'll throw that in the fridge, and I have my dressings. I also have a little bit of the miso ginger dressing left over that I made last week. So I'm just gonna pop that on there and put that in the fridge. So that is it for my meal prep. Super simple and easy. I'm gonna have a lot of great food this week, and I'm really excited, and we'll see how everything ends up. So once you finish this 3-week cleanse / transition to vegan, they have a maintenance plan. I will be switching gears completely because I haven't really been working out other than teaching my classes. I'm going to be going to more intense workouts again. We have our new lift cardio abs program coming out tomorrow, so I'm really excited to get started with that after this week. In 2 weeks, I leave for our coach summit in Indianapolis, where I'll be working out with our super trainers, with all of our celebrity trainers. So I'm going to have to start eating more than I have been. And I'm going to look to that maintenance guide to see how that works. And also we have the meal plans that come with our programs, and there's always a vegan or vegetarian option. Now, do I plan on being 100% vegan all the time? I don't think I could say that, because there's definitely going to be times where I want to go for ice cream with the boys. Maybe there isn't a dairy-free option. I'm flexible, and I'm open to having things once in a while and not completely restricting myself. quite often I see if the boys are having nachos, I want at least a bite, which is a huge improvement over eating an entire plate of nachos. If everyone's having pizza, maybe I'm not going to have 1 or 2 or 3 slices, but I'll have a half a slice, right? So for me, it's about balance, but doing what feels good for my body. And what I've found is that vegan and vegetarian feels amazing on my body. My body loves it. So I'm really excited to share this week how my vegan group does. At the end of the week, I will poll them and see what their results were, how they feel, looking for feedback from them. And in the meantime, if you want, you can join me back here tonight. I'll be on at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to talk about vision and dreams and making more for yourself in life. And so if you want to be part of that little motivational talk, then hop on with me live. I put up a post earlier, and if you want to comment on that post, what did I say? I said reminder. You can comment reminder, and I'll send you a reminder 10 minutes before the call, before the Facebook Live. Or if you want the link for the replay because you're not going to be around tonight, then just comment replay under that post too. And I'll make sure to get that over to you. But I want to make sure you guys are dreaming big and getting the most out of life and not settling for what you might think right now is your reality, because in reality, there's probably more out there for you. All right? So I'll see you guys later. If you're in my vegan group, I hope you're prepping. I just finished mine. Now I get to go have fun. See you later. Bye-bye. Jackson says goodbye.